Yeah, this is the Marv 800 back once again, and this VHS update today. The VHS update. I went to the store that just opened up in my hometown. It's kind of like an old collectible store, like it sells comics, hockey cards and shit like that. And I found some wrestling VHS tapes I want to show you here in a minute. But before I get to that, last night I watched Royal Rumble. I haven't got to the Royal Rumble match itself. I watched 2003. I watched some of this last night. I really enjoyed the title match between Triple H, the Royal Heavyweight Championship, between Triple H and Big Papa Dump. Scott Steiner on there last night. It was pretty good. I'm not a big Scott Steiner fan. That's why I always used to call him Big Papa Dump. I don't like Scott Steiner. I used to like him with the Steiner brothers years ago, but when he became Big Papa Pump, I just didn't like him. This guy does too much of this. Right to the arm. This is what he does too much of. That's why I don't like Scott Steiner. Big Papa Dump. Yeah, so anyways, I was watching this Royal Rumble, and really good Royal Rumble. I started the Royal Rumble match itself, but I didn't get to finish it all where Jericho and Shawn Michaels started it off, so I gotta finish that tonight. So, but anyways, on to the VHSs I picked up. Okay, I picked up okay, I'm gonna save that one for last. That's a good one. Okay, I found WWF's Greatest Champions with Hulk Hogan on the front cover. And these were all for $2, all these VHS tapes. They only wanted $2 for them, which is pretty good for all wrestling tapes. Consider they triple out on eBay and that and Amazon. So I got WWF's Greatest Champions. Have you ever noticed the belts they use up here are those old toy belts from the early 90s? Like, you know how nowadays when they make the belts are real replicas of the World Heavyweight, they would be they're heavy, like some of them weigh 15 pounds. This was back when they used to make toy belts. I have the actual replicas years ago. And there's Hulk Hogan with the Eagle title belt, which is one of my all-time favorites, is the Eagle belt. And then you got the Hart Foundation, and then on the back you got Ultimate Warrior, and then Mr. Perfect. This shows the match of Hogan and Warrior, of course, from WrestleMania 6. And you also get the matches featuring Randy Savage, Mr. Perfect, the Pink and Black Attack, the Hart Foundation. This came out in 1991. They're the best Greatest Champions. I'm looking forward to watching this. I used to have this tape actually years ago, but my cousin was a big Hulk Hogan fan, and because Hogan was on the front, I gave it to him. So he wanted to give it to him, so I gave it to him. What was it, going back a good 7-8 years ago. I actually used to have this, but I rebought it again. So okay, the next one I got is WrestleMania, not the original Coliseum video of WrestleMania 9 with Hogan, Beefcake, and Hart, and Yokozuna on the front, and there's Jimmy Hart in the middle. An event of epic proportions. There's what the back looks like to WrestleMania 9. Of course, everybody knows the matches on WrestleMania 9, so, but plus you get behind-the-scenes exclusive footage you can't get anywhere else. There's a good shot of Shawn Michaels with the Intercontinental belt right there. Picked up WrestleMania 9. And speaking of Shawn Michaels, I found an old Shawn Michaels VHS tape made by Coliseum Video called Shawn Michaels, his best hits from the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. Then there's the back. And just as quickly, matches against Razor Ramon, ladder match from SummerSlam. You get the match against Owen Hart, Yokozuna, Tatanka, plus exclusive highlights from Shawn in the '96 Rumble. So this looks like an interesting tape. Let's just open it, see what the original. This is made by HD Video. There you go. This was back when it was still under Coliseum Video, but it wasn't like Enterprises releasing the tapes. Like, it wasn't like the heavy Coliseum videos like previous. This was made by Factions Incorporated when the Coliseum Video started to get cheaper and lighter and stuff. It's still Coliseum Video, but it was just, they were made differently in the later years. So that's what the Shawn Michaels one looked like. Okay, another one I picked up. WWF's Greatest Hits with the Texas Tornado, Mr. Perfect, Ultimate Warrior, Ted DiBiase, Hulkster, Tugboat, and Greg the Hammer on the front. Rhythm and Blues match from Saturday's main event on there. WWF's Greatest Hits, and on the back you get matches like Hulk Hogan and Tugboat joining forces to take on the Hammer and the Honky Tonk Man, and invited natural disaster with earthquake interferes in that match. Plus, Outrageous hits a high-flying, fast-paced look at the best of the year. The Texas Tornado defends his Intercontinental Championship against the relentless Mr. Perfect in a brutal showdown. And this also has Ted against Ultimate Warrior. Macho King was in at the end of it with a scepter and nails the Warrior in the throat repeatedly. It was a pretty good match between Ted and the Ultimate Warrior. So that one I picked up. And then I picked up one with the late great British Bulldog on the front cover. Hottest non-stop WWF action. This is Wrestling World Tour. This must be all like European matches. There's the British Bulldog on the front. And I'll just quickly read the matches to see what it says. From Germany, Legion of Doom and the British Bulldog take on the team of the Nasty Boys and the Mountie. From England, Bret the Hitman Hart battles it out with the model Rick Martel. From Spain, Ric Flair versus the Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich. And from Canada, the Bushwhackers versus the Beverly Brothers. That's wrestling what the world is watching, and this came out in 1992. I think this came out in the same set with the Immortal Hulk Hogan. WWF WrestleMania's greatest match with the Macho Man on the cover. WWF's hottest matches with Bret the Hitman Hart not on the front. They all come in this same series, which came out in 92. I have the Immortal Hulk Hogan tape from this series. I don't think I have with Bret Hart WWF's hottest matches, but I've got WWF WrestleMania's greatest match with the Macho Man on the front, where he has the belt on. Looks like just prior to WrestleMania 8, the Eagle, when Savage had the Eagle belt, but that was not the Savage from 88. This looked to be around like 1992 because Savage was already wearing like the full outfit and hat and stuff. So yeah, so there's World Tour. And then I picked up a couple really good ones here. I picked up WS Bash in the USA profile of Shawn Michaels. This is Bash in the USA, which came out in '93. You get the featuring the 40-man battle royal. I think they actually put a few of these battle royals on these Coliseums. I think there was more than one 40-man battle royal, because I see one where Tatanka won one, and then there was another one where was it the British Bulldog? I think the British Bulldog won one. So I think there was a few of them 40-man battle royals. There was more than one, I know that. Mr. Perfect versus Razor Ramon. Bret Hart versus Rick Martel. Boss Man takes on Razor Ramon. The Tonkin High Energy takes on Rick Martel and Money Incorporated. The National Disasters versus the Beverly Brothers. Plus exclusive featurettes. The Perfect Guide to Stamp Collecting. Mr. Perfect shows the Stamp Collector Extraordinary Superstar profile of Shawn Michaels. Three separate matches against Kamala, Skinner, and Virgil. An exclusive feature, the art of Bret Hart, shows Bret Hart as a good drawer, shows him drawing different wrestling characters and that, I think, on here, if I remember correctly about this tape. So I picked that up. And then I picked up the one from the 80s, the heavyweight of today, Coliseum Video, original Pile Driver from 1987, the music videos. Except for $2. This is my favorite one of all the ones I got today, was the Pile Driver one. And you get all the classic rock and roll Hoochie Coo video with Hogan and Mean Gene in the video. You get Girls and Cars by Robbie Dupree. You get the actual Paul Driver video with wrestlers like Hulk Hogan, Bam Bam Bigelow, Billy Jack Haynes, Billy Graham, Arnold Skolden in it, Jimmy Hart, Honky Tonk Man, Don Morocco. They were all in it. And then, yeah, so it shows all the videos. This only runs approximately 45 minutes. And, yeah, so I was really happy to pick this up. Okay, so what was I going to say now more about this tape? Yeah, I really enjoyed the Demolition video that was on here. I've seen the Demolition video before. Rick Derringer doing Demolition video airs on this VHS tape, which is really good. Yeah, so I was really happy about picking that up. So there's Paul Driver. So that's all the VHS tapes I got today. So I just thought I'd do this update for these VHSs I found, and then I watched Roll 3, like I said last night. There's the DVD, it's still in the player, I gotta finish it. So I really enjoyed that. And I'm the guy that leaves all the inserts in too, like when I get a DVD, if somebody's already took the insert out when I've got it, I keep all my inserts in there and all the little slips and that it comes with, so I always do that, leave all my slips and that in mine. So yeah, I was really enjoying watching that last night. The World Heavyweight Championship between Triple H and Big Papa Dump was pretty entertaining, so anyways, yeah, this has been the Marvin Harlan. That's my VHS update, and I'm out.